Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people all over the world, welcome to another episode of TylerBrianHour, a.k.a. TBH, a.k.a. TB Hour. They do smell good.
It smell good, yeah.
I'm your co-host, B Harriet, a.k.a. Brian, a.k.a. Prince, a.k.a. Prince Vegeta Wild the Hating. I'm fast to my boy, my brother, man's an MTTL. You want to say something to the people?
What up, though? It's your co-host, Tyler Libra, a.k.a. TTL, a.k.a. Libra Hendricks. We are gathered here today, October 11th, 2022. We are damn near almost done with Libra season. We're heading into Scorpio season. And personally, I got two nephews and a niece that's a Scorpio, so I can't hate on y'all. Y'all might be the top tier ones. Y'all might be the most energetic of the October month. So that was a little rant by me that I just wanted to give Scorpios their flowers, because I'd be hating on them a lot. You feel me? I'd be ready to fuck them up, especially this nigga right next to me. So I'm just kidding. I'm bullshitting. But yeah, hope you enjoy episode. What is it?
103.
103. Goddamn. Hope you enjoy episode 103. Let's get to it.
That's kind of crazy that you have two nieces and nephews all that are Scorpios.
And check this out. My nephew and Carl, they're Libras.
Yeah, that's freaky.
So
how you been?
I've been good, man. I've been staying true to me. Therapy good. Almost approaching that 6-month mark. So everything's good. It's crystal around this bitch.
Do anything exciting this weekend or?
Fuck no, I ain't do nothing exciting this weekend. I stayed in bed and did laundry. So that's how my weekend went.
That's what's up.
No, I'm bullshitting. I went out. Who was I with Saturday? I was with somebody Saturday. I forgot about it. But yeah, I was.
Hope they don't listen to this.
Yeah, I was with somebody Saturday, and I legit forgot where the fuck I was at. I was high as hell. But yeah, I think my weekend went all right, pretty moderate. But yeah,
that's fair. Right. That's valid. My weekend was cool. Nothing too crazy.
I know.
Well, that's because I'm participating in Sober October.
You've been doing that all day, haven't you? All your life, haven't you?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is what I'm saying. Is y'all niggas are never around me enough to know if I'm sober or not.
Niggas don't come out enough.
I drink at home.
Why you drink at home?
I don't do it for a social event.
Fair enough. You see, I used to.
Also, I don't expect you niggas to take care of me. I don't want.
Wow.
I don't.
All right.
Would you want to take care of me?
It wouldn't be a want. It'd have to be a need.
I mean, I wouldn't want to get belligerent to the point where y'all be like, oh, I have to take care of this nigga. So that's why I always, if you see, I always drink to a point where I know I could control it.
Okay. And
then also, I just know, I just been in too many scenarios where.
I think you just don't have any trust in us to be able to, for you to get to that point, you don't have any trust in us to be able to put in daddy mode, be in daddy mode for you.
I don't think it's a trust. I just think it's more of a want.
Because, honestly, have you been, I don't think you've been around our group enough to, know that we actually take care of each other. We take care of our people.
I've only blacked out twice in my life, and one was in Kansas City, so I was by myself. It was pretty much me and the other person. That nigga blacked out, so we was two blacked out niggas. That was scary. And then another time I blacked out with y'all. But that's the thing. I don't think niggas knew I was blacked out. And it's just because I just seen too many times where some people will take care, and some people quick to phone and just messy shit like that. And it's just I like getting home in one piece. So I just don't want niggas to worry about me. I really don't. Also, I don't have to get to that point. I really feel like the whole point of kicking it with the homies is kicking it with the homies. I'm not trying to get blacked out to where I don't remember shit. And I feel pretty good. I've been listening to, I think it's Huberman Lab. And I listened to the sleep episodes. I haven't listened to the alcohol episode, but it's basically he breaks down what alcohol does to your body and all the things that it fucks up, and essentially. Mm-hmm. So when I was listening to the sleep episodes, that nigga be right, yo. Like he be spitting gems. Like I think he's a doctor as well. Don't quote me on that, but he speak a lot of gems because he said to make sure that you get natural sunlight, exercise, and basically take a cold shower for either 1 to 3 minutes, and it's just stuff that builds up your body to being more, I guess, naturally tired, to where you can actually sleep and get a good night's sleep, and then no electricity or electronics for like the last hour. If you are going to take caffeine in, like after 2 or 3, because it takes a while for your body to digest, no more than 100. In which I drink pop, but for some reason I didn't see caffeine. I saw it on there. I know it's an ingredient, but I guess because is caffeine technically sugars? I'm not too sure. This is like stuff that I'm learning today, and yeah, I did that. So I woke up early, did some jump rope. Haven't jump rope in a little while. When I usually did it, I would do it for like 30 minutes at a time, and doing 30 minutes at a time, I think it was just too much. So I'm going to try to commit to 10 and try to be outside every day and then get that natural sunlight, which wasn't too crazy because the sun wasn't obviously all the way out or whatever. But I feel tired. Like, I actually feel like naturally tired. Like, it's not more of a, I don't know if you ever taken Adderall or something like that, but you know how, like, you just don't sleep off that shit.
Bro, I took every single pill.
But, like, for anyone that hasn't taken Adderall, like, you just don't sleep off of it. I knew my body was tired and I knew I was exhausted, but I just did not sleep off that shit. So the fact that, like, it's been a long time since I felt, like, naturally tired. And also, like I said, I didn't take a nap, too. But, like, yeah, that was me. Before I came over here, I was yawning like a motherfucker. I was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to make it. But, yeah, so I feel good.
I mean, me, every time you say like a 15 hours, I'll be like, bro, I'm ready to fucking, what the fuck is a nigga bullshitting for?
It's not bullshit.
You fucking come talking about something 20 minutes after on my way. Like, all right, nigga.
I get here when I can. But, yeah, so I feel good. Cough slowly going away. I thought I was going to have to go to the hospital, but thankfully I don't have to do that. Yeah, let's just get into these topics, man. Fuck it. I think the first one we gotta do. Shout out to Stove Guy Stovito. It's bitch what you do after the break. Bitch, I'm Draymond Green. Obviously, there was reports that he had punched Jordan Poole, and I feel like
nigga.
Well, I got to build it up for the people that don't know. I feel like this news wasn't as crazy until we saw the punch. I don't want to compare it. No, I'm not even gonna say that because that would be more of a Patreon thing because I feel like that's the nasty way to compare it. But yeah, we got the reports. Everybody figured out the information. We still don't really know the exact reason why he punched him, but we saw the video. The video leaked. TMZ leaked the video. They said that the person who leaked the video, you know, they might get sued because that was actual practice footage, and that was some pretty good practice footage. So I don't know who. It definitely got to be someone that's like in film because it's like, yeah, that nigga had it where it wasn't even like the third person type of joint where you recording it off of record. That was the clip. So that it had to be somebody that's in the film and practice study. And Draymond rocked this shit. Like Draymond put that nigga out. First of all, I want to bring you into this. Was it a sucker punch?
What?
Was it a sucker punch?
No.
And why do you say that?
Because for a nigga to sucker punch you, trust I've seen situations like that. So for a nigga to sucker punch you, it's you almost got you. It's for a nigga that's caught off guard. For a nigga that doesn't really expect it to happen. Nigga that's pretty much blindsided by it.
You don't think that would be the definition of it?
No. Because first of all, when you look at the footage, the nigga rolled up on him. First of all, nigga rolled up into his space like some shit was not gonna pop off. As soon as you get within striking distance of me, nigga, I'm going the fuck off. And second of all, Once I saw him that close and that nigga said, "Get up off me," and then push him. You ain't supposed to just let that. You ain't supposed to let that nigga go on stage 2. You not supposed to let that nigga get to stage 2. So he literally watched all that shit occur. Draymond went from stage 1 getting up in his face, stage 2 Falcon punching this nigga, and then stage 3 it looked like he got him up and got a knee up under him. That's stage 3.
No, it looked like he caressed him, like he caught him. Like you ever see someone like you hit someone and you grab him immediately. Oh, shit. Don't cry. Like it was like a little brother type treatment.
That nigga tried to. Nah, I saw a knee come up, but
I don't think you need him.
I saw a knee come up, but like that to me is a well-rounded, straight man-to-man punch. That wasn't no sucker punch.
I agree with you. I agree with everything you said. I just playing devil's advocate. But I can see why someone would say it'd be a sucker punch because I think it's a sucker punch, kind of like you said. You caught off guard. You didn't see it coming. No one's going to think. No, I promise you no one thought that Draymond Green was about to slap the shit out of this nigga. Or like Falcon punch this nigga. They might think he might push him again and then they about to scuffle. But they didn't. That was... that punch was built up. I don't care what nobody says. That was a build-up punch.
That was premeditated.
Basically. Because I feel like I played sports. Tyler's played sports. I've seen fights in sports. It happens all the time. Especially it's training camp. What y'all fail to realize is it's training camp. And one thing about training camp that sucks, you get tired of going against the same motherfuckers. And I don't know how the NBA is. I don't know how basketball training camp is because it's different. It varies from but it gets physical. It's grueling. You're going against the same people. So some people might make the same mistakes, this and the third. You get tired of looking at the same motherfucker, I promise you. And then you're away from your family, and so you're trying to build a championship, and y'all just won the championship, so the expectations going to be real higher than it was last year of trying to chase the championship. You're defending it. So it sucks. The tensions, like energy levels are high, personalities are high, and I do believe the reports that Draymond, like Jordan Poole was talking shit to Draymond. They said Jordan Poole's definitely been more cocky, more confident. He's just signed a contract extension, and on top of that, when you see the money that Tyler Herro's getting, over $100 million, I think Jordan Poole is better than Tyler Herro. He can actually play defense. And he played well, and he showed up in the playoffs. So when you put all those things together, I can see a world where Jordan Poole is cocky. Hell, the video is a living proof of Jordan Poole being cocky. Because my initial instinct is what Tyler kind of said. I wouldn't punch someone if they're in striking distance. But if you're in my breathe space where like my breath could be felt on you, pause, like, that's a red flag to me. You're way too close. You're like, and essentially, like what everybody always says, the bubble. Like, you're in my bubble. You are way too close, bro. Back the fuck up. And then my next thing is if I push another man, the only way my hands drop to my hips or my like waistline is if I'm pulling up my pants to get ready to scrap. He pushed him and dropped his hands like nothing was about to happen. Bro, like that's what I'm saying is like. Draymond Green walked up to him hard body.
You know when saw his lick.
But you know when you walk up to someone hard body, put your body on them, and you don't like. You know how you put your weight on them, so make sure you felt like he did that. And every indication of Jordan Poole should have went off that he might swing or he might try to square up or something. Like he should have weaved or dodged or something and then swing or something. Because like, bro, Jordan Poole should have been on high alert / red flag when you push a nigga and you go backwards. Most time you push a nigga, get the fuck back. Like, you push a nigga. That, I knew, obviously is obvious. Draymond Green could guard 1 through 5. He could arguably be a defensive player of the year if he really wanted to. He's solid. He's like a power forward, point forward, shit like that. I knew he was big. But I guess it's because Draymond's always guarding centers and stuff like that. He never looks big or never looked like bulky. That nigga was strong as shit. Because the fact that he never moved and then Falcon punched this nigga into oblivion, I was like, oh, damn, Draymond actually strong as shit.
That nigga got them bitches.
I forgot. So yeah, he rocked him. I definitely think 100% that what Draymond was saying was valid. He shouldn't have did that. He kind of feels bad for Jordan Poole because, like I said, fights happen all the time between teams. Like every single team is always going to fight. Hell, even Aaron Donald fucking had 2 Cincinnati Bengals in training camp helmets, just looking awesome. Like this is Sparta type shit. Like he was about to swing the bitches helmets on players in a brawl, and they were fighting. And everybody was like, he should get suspended. No, it's training camp. Now, if you would have killed someone, probably. But no, it's training camp. Niggas fight all the time. The only unfortunate part is you saw it. And the shit was crazy because then it started trending. Niggas made rap songs about it. Niggas broke it down like it was actual film study in practice, which is ironic. I mean, it's just practice. I don't think it was a sucker punch. I just think Jordan Poole was just cocky. I think Draymond should have punched him, but he shouldn't have punched him that hard. That felt personal. Because, like, if I'm Jordan Poole, I need my lick back, bro. We got to shoot the fade 5 minutes. He fired off on that nigga.
Oh, I had to get some ones back.
Yeah. Like, we got to either get some boxing gloves. We got to settle this as men. Like, me and you got to be... Because I can't walk in the room and feel awkward. Especially if you fire off on me like that. Like, He
would have got to walking that nigga down from the way it was going. The way I saw it, man.
He should have. Because holy shit, he got punched. That is crazy. Any other thoughts?
That's a punch to knock a nigga out. It wasn't no punch to like, yo, get the fuck up off me.
Yeah, he knocked that nigga, bro. He knocked that nigga out and caught him like, shut up. Like, don't fall.
He got them bitches. You know?
Like, Draymond like that.
He low-key got them bitches.
But then that's the thing about the internet is, like, a lot of people was like, bro, you didn't have the energy for other people. Like, I think Brandon Jennings, the former Milwaukee Bucks superstar that went international, then came into the league. I think he said, nigga, I ran open gyms with Draymond and someone slapped him, and he didn't have that energy. And it's just like, yeah, that's kind of nasty. Because it's like, if you're going to be the enforcer, you're going to be the bully, you're going to be the fighter of the team, you should have that energy.
You got to have all
people.
licks ready.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me?
You can't have that energy for your teammates. Because then that's your brothers.
Then niggas going to come see you. When in season, niggas gonna see about you.
Or it might be even worse because now everybody gonna try Jordan Poole. Like, oh, he gotta be pussy.
Everybody gonna try Jordan Poole.
So
niggas gonna get up on you.
I guess the last thing I can say about this is if you feel like they had to trade one because the little energy and career, like, chemistry is off, who would you trade?
Dre.
Really?
Actually, yeah, trade him to us. We need a nigga like that. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, y'all got Brody that LeBron elbowed. He different.
He different as hell, but that nigga get to you. He get up on
trying,
you.
Bro.
He get up on you, bro. That nigga was begging, pleading.
He just needed a chance. I would trade Jordan Poole just because I think Jordan Poole you could probably get more value for since he's younger and he's just getting to, I think it's just his 3rd season in the league. He's going to want a max contract. I don't feel like the Warriors could pay everybody a max contract. Draymond's towards the later half of his career.
Right.
And he wants a max contract, which makes it weird because it's like, not that, I feel like Draymond has earned it with the Warriors for all the blood, sweat, and tears he's put in and like how he is the emotional leader of that team. But I don't know if I would pay Draymond the max contract.
I ain't paying Draymond no max, bro.
Especially how he kind of played in the finals where it was like, yeah, you just kind of vibing out there, bro. You ain't even doing nothing for real. But I'm curious to see what happens. I think the Warriors will be fine. I still have them as like my finals like team that wins it all. Like, they're still the Warriors. They still got Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
Yeah. Whatever that nigga said, I don't know. Whatever that nigga said must have been up or something. Cause
well, I heard a few things. I heard he was like, Jordan Poole said that's how you got the girls at Michigan State. He was triple single or something crazy like that.
You can't say that to no Michigan nigga. Draymond straight from Saginaw. You can he was up for it. He was waiting to get down on somebody.
Well, they keep saying that Draymond might leave and play with LeBron, but I don't know if I can see that because they're kind of the same in a way. I don't know what, because it's like Draymond. I guess he can hit the corner three sometimes, but he's pretty much like a great value LeBron. So I don't know.
LeBron might as well be playing point at that. When it comes to that,
realistically, if I was the Lakers, I'm putting LeBron at point, putting AD at fucking center, obviously, and then I'm just getting a whole bunch of shooters and defenders. That's
the only way you could really rotate the roster for that situation to happen.
True. And then maybe you do get a Draymond so he plays defensively. It could work.
It could work.
But they have to do some re-shifting. No cap. Matt Rhule got fired. They packed him up finally. The fact that he had Joe Brady, the LSU coach. I feel like it could have worked, but Carolina's just last year alone spending $32 million in their cap room, or in their quarterback room, excuse me, and not having a good quarterback. It's kind of crazy. The fact that I think even Teddy Bridgewater wasn't there, and that nigga was still getting paid $32 million. So it was like, y'all kind of fucking up. And then this year they brought in Baker. Baker's looked horrible. Baker's in a walking boot now, so I don't think he plays the rest of the season. This nigga might be packed up by next year. Carolina's just not it, man.
It ain't the place to be. They talking about Christian going somewhere now.
Yeah, they're talking about the Buffalo Bills. I don't even know what you would give up for him though. Because when healthy, Christian McCaffrey.
Oh yeah. Because are you saying he going to y'all?
They said they're going to Buffalo.
Oh, I was gonna say he ain't going no Broncos.
I just don't know what the Bills would have to give up for him. I feel like they would have to give up like a draft pick and maybe a player.
They might as well just wait it out.
Or I mean, I guess
because he's in a contract year, isn't he?
I mean, you don't have to re-sign him. And if you could get him as like a rotational back where he doesn't have to play every down, that's such a. Could you imagine Gabe Davis, Dawson Knox? Like you go. Do I want to say 11 personnel? I guess for the sake of the bit, 11 personnel. You got Isaiah McKenzie, Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis, Dawson Knox, and Christian McCaffrey in the backfield with Josh Allen. That don't even sound fucking. That sounds like a fucking fantasy draft team.
You might as well just get that chip up right there. You hear me?
Yeah. Any other thoughts and opinions on Carolina?
Y'all just asked.
Yeah. I mean, I like the helmets tough, the black helmets, the all black helmets.
Yeah, y'all put that shit on.
I love the color scheme. I like the Panthers logos. I feel like y'all deserve to be a good team, but it's just ever since Cam left, y'all just been missing. I don't know.
I'm sorry, Carolina, but y'all just ain't it. And that's coming from a Detroit fan.
Speaking of Detroit, bro. I'm
tired of niggas. Niggas come up in my DMs, bro. Go ahead on, bro.
I know I was a different Broncos fan. I can't say too much.
Can't say shit.
But, I can say shit this week. Only because I thought y'all would beat the Patriots. But y'all got schemed up. How the fuck it's Bill Belichick. He's one of the greatest at scheming up. But how y'all offense was going so crazy and y'all got schemed up to a 0?
With the Mackless
third string quarterback.
That nigga Zab,
we know this nigga name. We should not know this nigga name. He should be like the nigga in the Dolphins who played this week. I don't know because Bridgewater got hurt
about that nigga.
I don't know shit about that nigga. He should be like that. But now he's Zap. Everybody calling him Zap like bro. I thought y'all had it. Y'all really don't got a front seven.
Don't.
Like Rodrigo, cool, but he not enough. Hutch is not him. The DBs are good, but they can only do so much. Williams couldn't get nothing going. Jared Goff, still fucking Jared Goff. St. Brown. Was he in this game?
It was a quiet game. This was his return game. It was a quiet game.
Because I know he was hurt, so I didn't know if he played.
Yeah, he came back this game.
Shit, he said he's still been hurt. Because man.
Don't do that nigga like that. That's a
He nice.
Don't do that.
He's nice, but he's just not enough. Yeah, Jared Goff is just not it.
Y'all want to trade with shit for trash? Y'all, the fuck you talking about? Does you want to come at it?
Might be better to take on that contract than fucking Ross's crazy ass contract that we.
Yeah, we ain't taking on that. Fuck that nigga.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about Denver game because that shit was boring. But how do you feel about
how I feel about
these roughing the passer calls?
That shit lame as hell. The only time I liked it is I ain't never liked that shit. Cause these cause what I saw with Brady, that shit was foul as hell, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I think the Brady
got so many rules up under his belt, boy.
Mind you,
that nigga made so many rules low key.
Mind you, he kicked that nigga.
He did.
Like as
you
you
didn't see it. Everybody who didn't see it, nah, he tried to kick that nigga. It's funny as hell when he get to. It's funny as hell when Brady get mad. I'm not gonna lie.
It'd be some bullshit though.
That nigga get to throwing iPads, all type of shit.
Bro, it'd be some bullshit though, because if like any other player did that shit, they would call him like so many names. Like, but Brady could get away with it. It's like, nigga, even Brady says the bullshit when they ask him about it. He's like, I don't get paid to call the game, nigga. I ain't got nothing to do with me.
I ain't got shit to do with me, Brody.
That's nasty.
Ain't got shit to do with me, God.
Yeah, I think they did screw over the Falcons, and I agree with 100% what Chris Jones said. Chris Jones being the Kansas City Chiefs defensive tackle that got the sack. He took the ball from the nigga, tackled him, and they called roughing the passer because he put his weight on him. But it's like, y'all know how physics and gravity work. Like, he was a big ass nigga is coming down full force. He can't stop himself. He can't ease up. Like, he wasn't in a position to. And he had the ball. He took the ball from the nigga. Right. It just so happens that, like, they both fell. And I think what he said was 100%. Like, you should be able to basically review. At this point, if you're going to make it as soft as you're going to make it, you have to review the flags. Because if you're going to review the flags for targeting, you have to review the flags for roughing the passer. It's just getting to the point where it's like y'all are calling these weak ass roughing the passer calls, which I understand because niggas don't want to see Zap versus the Dolphins third stringer. We don't. We want to see Tua. We want to see Mac Jones. We want to see Tom Brady. We want to see Jared Goff. We want to see the stars play because the best football is when the stars play. Because there's been some mid ass football lately, even from the stars. But I would much rather have the stars out there than not. So I get it. It's about player safety. You got to protect them. But at the same time, you're screwing over defensive players. Defensive players are not... I feel like defensive players can't be as good as they can be because of the flags.
Because all this shit, man.
So we got to do something about it. Like, I hope that they switch it because... Like, honestly, I feel like as much as Brady likes to call the football now mid... I feel like Brady's only able to play because of the rules that they're changing. Like, as a defensive player, it would be so hard to sack a quarterback because you can't hit him low, you can't hit him high, and then if you do hit them, you can't tackle them through. You can't put your weight on them. So it's like, how do I tackle them?
I think we're starting to see a generation nowadays where kids are coming up starting to play more offense than they are defense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just because of that specific reason.
Mm-hmm. And I get
back then, niggas used to knock niggas' heads off. Bro.
I can't.
I just the one hit that just comes straight into my mind was Patrick Willis. Remember that one hit where Favre is a sick person on and off the field because he be getting his receivers fucked up. You know what pass I'm talking about? Where that nigga came across the middle. It was like I think it was a crossing route. It might have been a slant. This nigga came across the middle, crack. He landed in another defensive player's lap. Like, this nigga's like, damn, nigga, you the fuck up all of me, bro.
And I mean,
that shit was crazy. That might have been the craziest shit because this nigga came like a red ass flash of lightning. I remember seeing that shit verbatim.
Because, I mean, like, the more I watch football...
Patrick Willis was a scary-ass nigga for only playing 9 seasons, but go on.
I thought he only played 7.
I think...
Because he retired super early.
It might have been... Yeah, it might have been 7 healthy. 7 healthy, but that nigga was like 8 or 9 seasons.
Yeah, because he didn't get to double digits. He was like, I'm out.
Yeah, he was done though.
And Luke Kuechly's another one that I don't know if he got.
That nigga played like 5, 6.
He was like, I'm out. Like, and that's the thing.
Who
is
else?
like
Sean Lee. No, Sean Lee been there.
No, he played for a while.
I think he got to double digits.
Because he also had a lot of injury seasons too. So it's not like he played a lot of full seasons. But yeah, football is a dangerous game, and I feel like you're gonna get more. In a weird way, you're gonna get more people fucked up because they're gonna try to not hurt each other. There's gonna, instead of both people basically fucking each other up,
right,
but not fucking each other up to the point where it's super bad. You're gonna get someone that pulls up, and then the other person's not gonna pull up, and they're gonna fuck them up. And I feel like that's what we've been seeing a lot of. And even just like Juju Smith-Schuster had a catch. I was watching the Monday Night Football game. It was kind of like that one where it's like he caught it kind of like with his body, but it was towards the sideline,
right,
towards the goal line. And that nigga landed on his head, and his head went like this. I was like, damn, like if that nigga had fully committed, he could have. And I'm just like, this is from landing. Because like what people fail to realize, like when Saquon went down in early Sunday game and landed on his shoulder, the ground don't move, bro. The ground, whether it's grass, whether it's turf, whether that shit don't move. There's no give to the ground. So niggas be getting fucked up from that shit. And I just be like, damn. So, I mean, I hope they change it because I do want defense to be good. And I feel like that's another reason why defense is not good. But I don't want to see people get blatantly fucked up.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, these players got families to go to. They got like parents to see. They got, babies to hold, all type of shit. So, with that being said,
but they sign up for it too.
It's just like a double-edged sword, kind of, if you're a defensive player, man.
Because
at the same time, defense wins games, and you're on defense. You trying to knock a nigga's head off. You're pretty much the whole goal of defense is pretty much to impose your physical will at all times on every possession.
And stop people. And I don't feel like people are getting stopped now. I just feel like it's more so the offense is not good, so the offense is to put up numbers that it puts up. Because it feels like the Bills, they have a great offense, so they put up numbers. I would say the Eagles have a solid offense. I would say Kansas City has a good offense. Outside of like those three teams, everybody else look all right. And some people look like there's a lot more mid in the NFL than I feel like there's ever been.
I don't know what the fuck going on this year.
I don't either. And just with that, defense don't even look great. So outside of like Micah Parsons, defense look boring as hell. So it's just like I don't know what football has to do. Not say we're not trying to say we want to see people get fucked up, but like you make the decision to play football. Like it should be scary. It should be scary if you go across the middle of the fucking field as a receiver. It should be scary if you're on that sideline because if you don't protect yourself on the sideline, people on the sideline will get fucked up and you're going to get fucked up. And I feel like there's just not that fear in a way.
No, you know where you be getting fucked up the most at? Where you be getting fucked up the most at on the field?
I must say sideline.
Kickoff.
Ooh, well, yeah.
Niggas be getting down on kickoff, man.
That's why I used to hate kickoff return because I'm like, this nigga's running full speed at me.
See a
I
nigga
ran
run
backwards.
full speed. You trying to get to this nigga, then all of a sudden you see a nigga boom. Man, kickoff used to be a bitch, boy.
That used to be just CT. That's all that shit was.
Niggas used to cracking heads. Don't even give a fuck where the football going. This is, you just run down lane crack.
Speaking of which, Twitter, I love Twitter. Twitter is so funny. When Devontae Adams pushed down that cameraman.
Let's talk about it.
Some people were saying that like I do agree that if you do get in my way after I already showed off my frustration and I'm pissed off and just how we talk about the
You just gotta
Jordan
move,
Poole.
bro. You just gotta roll back the fuck, like go. Like I ain't trying to do all that.
Like
This
yeah,
nigga said, get the fuck out.
yeah. I mean, but he what he was trying to say and what he was trying to explain. He was just like, "Yo, I literally just was trying to walk back, and he was just kind of got my way, and I let my emotions get the best of me." And like,
that nigga started shooting in front of him, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, like, I guess,
bro.
Because I guess the way that they explain it is like there's always people in the tunnel, so the players have a hard time getting in and out of the tunnel. So I guess how they just basically cross paths. Like Devontae Adams was walking. I'm sure he wanted to get a shot of Devontae Adams, but he walked across in front of Devontae Adams.
Literally in front of this nigga.
So then he just pushed him. And I thought the apology was a little weak, tweeting it out and then saying it in the presser. I don't think Devontae Adams gets suspended for that.
No.
Like you can't be mad at people getting in people's way and people pushing them. Like some people do that shit. Like if you get in my way, you might get moved.
About, bro.
I'm not saying I'm gonna push you, but I might
go ahead on, bro. Like,
might swim move your ass out the way, and I think he's gonna get fined. I think that's all he should get. I think suspension would be a little over the top, but that's just me personally.
I'm gonna say fine, because I don't know, because suspension. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. I don't think he should get suspended, because like I keep looking at it, and the way that the cameraman, literally popped out of nowhere and was just in this nigga face, and then all of a sudden he was, bro, get the fuck up. Like he JP that nigga like with that push.
And I mean, shit, I just hope, like, if you do get fined, I hope it don't go to, it could go to a charity. I don't want to say that because I sound like a dickhead, but I'm saying I hope that the cameraman gets paid. He's the one with the heavy-ass equipment, probably shot for the NFL, and then got pushed and got moved.
Fuck around, broke a lens or some shit. I think about it.
Nah, think about it.
I would have to get that. Hey, I wouldn't like, yo, I don't give a fuck, bro. Just give me the bread for the lens, bro. Just give me my bread for my lens, bro.
Money for the year, like whatever I'm making a year, give me that for that. But
he said double my cheese, nigga.
Basically,
you feel me?
What I want to see is like, I want to know what that shot was. Imagine you get pushed, you lean. That shot would have been crazy as hell. I was trying to figure out the same shit. Me as a photographer, bro, I was trying to figure out what type of angle he was trying to get at. Was he trying to get like the stadium lights and then this nigga has like a silhouette, or he was trying to, because it looked like there wasn't much light in that spot where they were going to in the tunnel, obviously. In the tunnel, yeah.
But yeah, I was like, bro, what the fuck this nigga doing?
Yeah, I want to see that low key. I'm hoping that's a fire ass point of view.
He gonna fuck around. He fuck around, push him so hard. This nigga got the clicking, snapping this shit.
Just click on the way down. Yeah,
you want to see a black ass? You want to see a black ass spot?
Yeah. Oh, this is where I went on the contest.
Right.
Oh, that'd be funny.
That'd be crazy as hell, boy.
That's funny. That's funny.
Oh man, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Another episode of TylerBrianHour, brought to you in part by us. We're our own sponsors around this motherfucker, and we just want to say, just a little segue. We want to appreciate you guys for joining in to us every Tuesday when we can, and listening to our little rants every Tuesday when you can. So, thank God for y'all. Bless y'all. Let's get back into it.
Also, be sure to subscribe.
Be sure to subscribe, man. 5 stars.
Anchor.fm/TylerBrianHour for little as $1, $4, $9, whatever you can afford. Shout out to the boy Lopez.
Shout out to Lopez, bro. But yeah, other than Lopez, let me see that bread. Let's get that bread going. We need that bread, bro.
At least 5, y'all. Shit, that help. What was I gonna say? I guess I have another topic. So Tom Brady and Giselle are getting divorced. And
she told that nigga, I don't know what the fuck he thought he was expecting.
But my question to you,
she was not bullshit.
My question to you, and I feel like this is a good question. I'm gonna ask you from the male perspective, and then obviously I'm gonna ask you for your answer if you was in that shoes. Obviously, we don't have any ladies that has been a guest on the podcast recently. I mean, but we always welcome.
Always welcome you guys
to all that stuff. But the only perspective we could give you is our own. So, do you think that there is women out there who could be second to your career?
Yeah. Because I'm not just saying athletes, but I mean, there are women that will marry with those conditions. That will be with a man with those conditions. whether it be athlete, lawyer, or whatever the fuck it may be, or whatever your career or whatever path may be. But yeah, I feel like a woman can be second as far as career goes. But at the same time, though, you gotta know when the career turn off. You gotta know when to come home. You gotta know when to be a father. You gotta know when to be a spouse. You gotta know when to, do all that type of shit.
But that's the thing, is if it's like Tom Brady's kind of an anomaly in the sense of like he does something that is so damn time consuming and so damn hard, but it's not hard for him. So could you get to the point of that ultimatum? Like kind of how he is in now. Like, do you say you got to know when it's time to let go and time to leave. But if you say you 20 years into photography and say you got to travel the world and you got to shoot with models, shoot with different companies, you're just busy. And you feel like you can still do 10 more years. And mind you, this has helped take care of your family. This helped take care of your wife. This has provide a life that you could never get outside of this. But you still feel like you could do it. Like, you don't feel the need to retire. How can you... But your wife's saying, like, nah, you got to wrap the shit up. Like, what do you do? Because it's like the passion versus the family and the stuff that you sacrifice for that passion.
You got to look at the pros and cons of a home life and a happy life versus setting another bar for yourself and already adding on to what your career is. Because for me personally, if I was already that deep into it and I made all this money and I know all the success that I've made and I know that it got me where I need to be, I'd be at that point just reminiscing. It'd be at that time of reflection, be at that time of, probably winding down and, thinking about family and kids and all that lovey-dovey shit. But you asked me, God, that's a tricky ass question.
It is. Because,
I'm picking family life, man. Family first for me. Family first for me. Because at the same time, when you get home, you need that comfort. You need that love. You need that, that perspective from them. That you're not. That you're probably. That's your safe haven, bro. That's really your safe haven. As far as that perspective goes. Because, playing football, like photography and all that, man, that shit's cool. I love it. It's interesting to me. It's been interesting to me, but at the same time, man, I need a break,
I feel like it's easier for us to say that we need breaks when we were able to still try to figure out different lifestyles and different things. Like, if the first thing we ever wanted to be as kids worked out, i.e. Tom Brady, all he's ever known is football. You're basically saying, give up on this life to start a second life. You had a life to where you had something else in your life with this thing that you're passionate about, that you only care about. Because you got to figure Tom Brady is only good at other things. Like, he's great at marketing and social media, but that's because he built a team. Because he's good at what he does. It's easy to build a team when you're Tom Brady. I don't think Tom Brady gets to that point. Same with Kobe. I don't think Kobe gets to that point without that obsession and that desire that he had. Kobe just retired just because he had the injuries. With you, in this example, if it's like podcasting or photography, as long as your voice never goes out, I don't think we would be in a position to where if this was really successful and this really went, and we was like, say, like the JBP or New Rory and Mal or Joe Rogan, like, it would almost be impossible to stop, because it's like, This is something that we can do. So that's why I've been going back and forth with, because like my answer, like, I do believe there is women out there who could do it, but I think, because like my next question was basically, could you do it if roles were reversed? If like your wife always traveled and you had to hold it down. I feel like, me personally, if I'm in a situation that I'm in now, to where I'm constantly working. I'm still kind of grinding to get a better life. Like, sure, we'd have ends meet, and like if my wife was successful or whatever she would do, then like I say we would have a nicer way. But if I was struggling and I was ends meet, but I had to take care of the kids, I had to make sure they're straight, got to do this all the stuff around the house, and just pretty much be a stay at home dad. I couldn't do it. But if the podcast was successful and like say YouTube and Twitch and I had something else, I had multiple streams of income that were successful, but it wasn't like they were pulling me away from my life, then I could see myself do it. But if I'm not in a position, like say if I am in a Giselle like position to where you've done it for so long and then you're burnt because you still have a passion to do whatever it is that you want to do, but you're torn because you have to live this lifestyle to provide for someone else, I don't know if I could do it.
Right.
So I guess to answer the question, I know I'm always lame. I'm always in the middle. I'm a fence rider, whatever. Fuck y'all. Be saying fuck y'all. But it really just depends on the situation. I can't like if I'm cool everywhere else and all I gotta do is take care of the family. Easily I could be second fiddle to my wife's career. But if I'm in a situation where I'm in now, where I'm kind of struggling and I'm still trying to figure out my own life and my own happiness and my own like gripes and stuff like that, I couldn't do it. I wasn't saying like I would force her to quit, but I just couldn't. I couldn't do it if I'm not in a position to where I could give it 100%. I guess.
Fair enough. I like that, and that's fair. Me, on the other hand, I mean, y'all know me. I'm pretty straightforward as far as I'm a simple guy. You know, sometimes I mean, I have complex thoughts and different views, but at the same time, but you know, I'm simple. At the end of the day, I'm straightforward. So, I mean, for me personally, I would play second. I would definitely play it. I would definitely play that. I would play second fiddle,
regardless of the situation.
Regardless of the situation,
you would be say you guys have a nice house,
big stupid ass house, boy,
but y'all just, for some reason, financially split. Like, she's taking care of stuff, but you still kind of struggling. Like, you got what you got right now. You still be able to take care of the kids, make sure they do all. You basically take care of all the shit.
So if we split, I ain't got no bread.
No, you got your bread now, but I'm saying like if you like, I'm not saying you broke, but you above water now, but you're just that. And then you still have to take care of kids on top of that. You still gotta take care of the house, make sure they ain't fucking shit up.
So if I still ain't got no bread. So basically, you saying I ain't got no bread.
But that's second fiddle, because you didn't choose the career. You chose this wife who has this great career. You're in this nice house. You ain't got to really worry about anything, because worst push comes to shove, she could take care of you.
I ain't got shit to worry about, boy.
But you not
shit.
Like if she leave, you fuck basically.
I'm gonna have to do what I have to do. I'm gonna stand on business. I'm gonna take care of all 27 of my kids. Now I'm talking shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like
you gotta stand on business. You gotta do what you can do as a man and provide for your children as a man.
I think it's just hard though, because it's hard for someone.
Nothing ain't easy.
But yeah, I know that. But I'm saying like. Because, like, how would you describe being second? Is it like, I don't want to sound misogynistic, but like, is it like you would only be fun? Or you be their stress relief? But even then, it's like, if you take...
I'm just a chew toy.
Basically, because if you take Tom Brady's situation,
chew toy is insane. I got it.
But if you take Tom Brady's situation, he has to work out for 2 hours just throwing, and then he probably lives for 2 hours. And he's probably resting. Got to eat certain meals.
Right.
Got to get stretched. Got to get
avocado ice cream. All that stupid shit. All that crazy ass shit.
Like, he's on a strict schedule. You can't really, let's go have dinner. Well, I just ate because I had to eat this stuff so I could maintain my body.
Right.
Let's watch a movie. Oh, I gotta watch film because I gotta get better. So it's like, what is the second fiddle? I just take care of the kids and make sure I'm happy.
Do you stand on business, man?
That's hard. Especially like if I was in the situation I'm in now, to where I had to work 2 jobs, but like shit was taken care of, but I still have my own struggles and my gripes, and then I had to take care of some kids on top of that. I might go crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm going crazy now.
Yeah, you is. But
Nigga, you are.
Yeah. Like I said, man, you just gotta do what you need to do in that moment of time. If y'all ever do split up, God forbid y'all ever do split up. I'm being a bitch, I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying. I'd be an asshole. But at the same time, some people just gotta...
Whatever she wants, she got it.
Some people gotta hold it down, though, because Tom Brady, he signed a lucrative deal. I forgot which TV channel, but he signed a
FS1.
Amazing deal to be a commentator. So he could fuck around and get a Billy. I could kind of see why you would keep playing and see what you could do. Really?
Because he getting that bread as soon as he step from the field. So, I mean,
and Tom Brady being worth $1 billion in Florida, this just sounds so crazy. It sounds like he could get any white woman he wants.
He up in there.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Let us know that below. I mean, I guess on YouTube. So YouTube would be a couple days later. But if you watch the YouTube video and you're at this point, be sure to leave a like. And then on top of that, let us know. Could you be second fiddle to someone's career? Like if they had a true career, like it pays well, like that's their passion, that's what they've been doing and built their whole life around. Could you be second fiddle to that?
We'd like to know. You know, we're curious individuals, so we'd like to know your opinions and your thoughts on that. So just shoot us a DM, like from the podcast or whatever.
Listen, nigga, risen up.
What?
Why you risen up right now?
Fuck you mean?
I said leave a comment.
Oh, leave a comment, whatever the fuck you mean.
You said DM.
I wasn't hearing shit that you was talking about.
Yeah.
So comment, DM, whatever the fuck you want to do. So we'll answer that as quickly as possible. So
facts.
I really wasn't hearing shit about that comment. I just
tuned me up. What's the worst chore?
The worst chore?
Mm-hmm.
Bills. Straight like that. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I don't really look at it as a chore because you got to do that shit. But that's I'm talking like physical chore.
Physical chore?
Uh-huh.
I like laundry low key because I like being clean. I like my shit clean. I like everything clean. So I can't really fold on laundry. You hear that? But
that's surprising.
That's a bar. I just said. But I would say I like cleaning up my space.
Yeah, but there's chores.
It's really got to be cleaning up the bathroom, like kitchen or whatever the fuck.
Really?
That shit gets irritating. That shit gets very monotonous. That shit gets very tedious at times.
I feel like that's easy.
Nigga, you been doing that since you was like 5. You cleaned up you spick and span the whole fucking house. That whole house been cleaned by Brian B. Hurt the second at least 500 times out of them 20 some years y'all been living there.
That's fair.
They slaved this nigga.
Okay, I relax. I would say for me, I think laundry. Not that I can't put clothes in the laundry basket and carry them all up downstairs, this and the third. I've just always hated putting away that shit. At least in my house. When I had apartments, it wasn't as bad because I only had a select amount of clothes. So I knew that all my clothes could fit.
Next place definitely got to have that in unit.
Facts.
Definitely got to have that in unit.
But, like, the amount of clothes that I have at my crib currently, it's just too much. It's really too much. I have way too much. Yeah. I'll be doing laundry for days, honestly. So that's why I just pretty much like look at what I wear for the week and I'm gonna clean that.
Yeah,
and I just got shit that just posted.
Them work clothes because I got so many clothes anyway. I got shit in up top, got shit on a rack, got shit in a tote. Like
you got shit that you be forgetting that you.
I got shit that I be forgetting, bro. So like I got so many clothes, man. That all I really need. I got so many fits, bro. All I really need to do is just worry about the work. And then whatever the fuck I wore on the weekends. That's it. Because I really could play it. I really could play. I could pop out every weekend with that shit on. You know. But no, I can't. I can't do that. I can't do that to the city. You feel me? I'm talking shit.
I feel like I think when I go to a new place and it has like one of those end units,
it's a dub. It's always a dub.
If I could get one that's like an hour and a half, as far as like washing goes, I think I'd be way colder at laundry. I'm not gonna lie, the one I got now is good, but it just take like 2-3 hours, and it's like I just never have. Since I work every damn day, I never have 2 or 3 hours where I could just allocate that time to doing laundry, so I could go get that laundry, put another load in, sort it, and do all that shit. Like I'm always like, I either be able to put the laundry in, and then I gotta leave, and then I get the laundry out later, or I just be like leave or like coming back, and then I could get it, and it's just like, bro, it's just not enough time. Like I need one of those ones that's just like short and bang bang, like kind of college laundry. I was gonna say mats, but those were clutch as hell. And especially like the apartment ones. Like I remember like when I lived in Arizona, we basically had a laundromat, but it was on the building, I guess. So, but everybody had their own like spare one because it was like, I think it went to Z. Like that shit was kind of big, low key. And so luckily, I was able to put my shit in there and then put the basket on top, and nobody took my shit. So I was like, thank God that y'all are some stand-up citizens, because I'd be pissed if one of y'all took my basket or my clothes.
Ain't nobody gonna snatch your nasty ass clothes, man.
I mean,
but dirty ass, what you talking about? But
doing that shit.
Yeah, bro. I know this. I know. I ain't gonna say no names, but I know somebody would be like, yeah, bro. My laundry days be lit as hell, bro. Because I only got like two shirts, 2 underwear, 3 socks, and that's it. I was like, bro, you nasty ass nigga. What you talking about?
Hey man, some people got them situations.
Man, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man.
So it be like that. It do be like that.
But I know that nigga got money though, so it's like
it still be like shit. Yeah, some niggas got money because they frugal.
You shoot some laundry detergent.
I want to do a fast food draft.
Let me get some water, bro.
No, you don't want this water.
I for sure as hell definitely don't want that water, bro.
Yeah, because if I tell you where I got it from, you mad. But
you say this, Shanti.
Nah, it's worse than that.
Don't say no Fuji, bro.
Worse than that.
Dear, I'm tripping.
You ain't gonna be able to guess it. But so the food draft, I want to keep it national because
talking about some food draft.
Yeah, because why not? I want to keep it national because we international. For those of you who don't know, we got Canada listeners, we got German listeners, we got UK
our friends
listeners.
from across the pond, UK,
worldwide with it, Brazil. Shout out to them. And I think we got Japan, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that one. I haven't looked at the analytics in a while. So, national fast foods. 1 drink. 1 main meal. Main, like, sandwich or whatever you get, whatever. A side. I was going to say extra, but I don't know how to do extra.
Dessert?
But it's like, do you really, outside of like certain fast food joints, are you getting dessert?
I'll be fucking up desserts, boy.
Okay, we could do dessert. Fuck it. All right, so a national fast food
I'm a sweet
places.
tooth anyway.
What's your drink?
My drink?
Yeah, I'll let you have first pick.
Water.
You ain't gonna pick one. You don't get nothing else?
Nigga, I don't. You fucking around gonna make me say Mountain Dew. That's sick.
But there's not like a place where
orange juice, cranberry juice.
At a fast food restaurant?
If not, they have Snapple, Tropicana, juice. Yeah.
Where you go? They got Tropicana.
Or Sobe Life Water. Anywhere, any fountain drink.
Only one, I guess, the Taco John's.
Any fountain drink got like a Sobe Life Water. They got like a vitamin water.
I guess I was thinking like Taco John's because that's the only one. That's the only place I've seen a Sobe, like the actual fountain thing. But like what I was looking for was like, okay, so you drafted that. I would say I would like McDonald's Sprite, like a place and a certain drink. That's what I was. That's the type of stuff I'm looking for.
Okay.
So I would go McDonald's Sprite, simple, classic, get the job done.
Man, your stupid ass gonna say some Pepsi. You know, that's the family drink.
I wouldn't, because where would I get Pepsi from a fast food restaurant?
They don't carry Pepsi at fast food restaurants?
They do, but I'm saying like I'm looking for specifics. So that's why. Because of course, if I just say a drink, then I would say Pepsi. But I said McDonald's Sprite because McDonald's Sprite.
Nigga, go ahead on, bro.
So all right, what's your
damn, bro,
main meal then?
My main meal,
main. Like if it's a sandwich, tacos, whatever.
Main meal,
Yeah,
probably gonna have to be. It's probably gonna have to be this, either the 6-piece wing dinner, or I'm going with the patty melt from Coney Island.
nigga, I said national.
Coney Island's not national.
That's why I said national.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, because the niggas in German don't know what the fuck that is.
I ain't gonna lie, Whopper sound crazy. Whopper sound crazy. Cobb salad, Chick-fil-A. You can't go wrong with some lettuce. You can't go wrong with some chicken, and you can't go wrong with some of the fixings up in there, like the egg and whatever. That's what I had today, and it was good as hell, boy. For those of y'all who ain't had a Chick-fil-A Cobb salad, might as well go get that bitch.
So if I don't say the same place, I'm trying to think of where I like get burgers from. That's like national.
You fuck around and say some Arby's steakhouse burger.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't violate me.
Nasty as hell.
This nigga try to violate crazy. How does this nigga do me, bro? We are best friends. This nigga did
Nasty
me
as
so
hell. That
dirty.
nigga pull up, say, let me get the steakhouse burger.
Never in my life.
With some curly fries, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Steakhouse burger from Arby's with some curly fries, got it. That's crazy.
Fuck. Yeah, I guess I'll be basic. I'll go Chick-fil-A too, but I just
Talking about some Reuben.
just give me a spicy chicken sandwich. Keep it simple, I guess. What about sides though?
You know what we missing. If we talking about chicken sandwiches, you know what we missing though, right?
What?
That what was that one joint? I was just talking about that bitch today, boy. What's that one joint at Wendy's? The like that Asiago spicy chicken sandwich. I'm not gonna lie, that bitch get the jumping, boy.
I ain't never had it.
That bitch get the jumping.
Wendy's low key underrated.
Wendy's wholeheartedly underrated. Niggas sleep on Wendy's for the longest. But sides?
Yeah.
This is crazy as hell. I'ma say hush puppies from Long John Silver's.
You know niggas don't fuck with Long John Silver. Like
Niggas really don't fuck with Long John Silver's like that. That's
bro,
stupid as hell.
When I be in group chats,
Y'all need to grow up.
When I be in group chats, I think it just might be an Iowa thing. Cause I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get some Long John Silver's. Niggas be like, what the fuck?
Long John Silver's be slapping, bro.
Long John Silver's be Arby's.
What?
That's how niggas look at Long John Silver's.
Yeah, they got it.
They be fine.
I was about to say something crazy.
Arby's
Talking about some beef Reuben. What the fuck you talking about?
Arby's of the sea sound nasty.
Arby's. Oh man, Arby's be having the most.
They do that.
What the fuck they be going on? Arby's be having the most stupidest shit. Talking about some gyros. What are you?
For a side,
Nigga say beef and cheddar. What you talking about? Nigga, you know the stupid motherfucker you gotta be. Pull up the Arby's, get 2 beef and cheddars, 2 for $5.
you know what? I'll fuck around and go Wendy's fries. They be alright. They be slapping.
Sea salt joints?
Yeah, sea salt joints.
I'm not gonna lie, they be fucking. Ever since they switched to the seesaw, they've been fucking up the fry game. Beating Arby's with the fry game. Arby's be pulling up with.
You gotta get them fresh. If they're not fresh, you just fucking them up.
I ain't gonna lie, the Cane's crinkle cut or Culver's crinkle cut, got it. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I forgot about Cane's.
Crinkle cut only for me.
So then what would be a dessert?
Dessert? Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm getting that McDonald's apple pie. That bitch be heat. Boy, that bitch be lava coming out that.
If not the apple pie, I would go Oreo McFlurry.
Oreo McFlurry?
When they make it, that should be busting.
I was talking about when they make it.
When they make it, it be busting, but they gotta make it.
Oreo McFlurry, huh? Mm-hmm. So nigga, we stupid as hell. Culver's be having some ice cream, bro. If we talking.
I mean, I be trying to get them shakes. Boy, I'm gonna have to go in to Culver's next time. Nigga, pause on all this, but them niggas don't be blending that shit.
They don't.
That shit be thick as a motherfucker. I'll just be look like a warhead when I be trying to.
Your shit be popping them out that bitch.
I'm like, I just eat it. I was like, man, y'all just didn't give a fuck about this one.
Ain't no saucer, no nothing with them niggas, bro.
I be tired. I'm like, yo, what the fuck y'all got going on in here? Kind of head assery is this?
They talking about that bitch. They turn that bitch upside down like Dairy Queen. You feel me? That bitch ain't going nowhere. Yeah, nigga, we know.
Like y'all crazy as hell. Kanye West. Did we say?
I'm done talking about that nigga, man.
That's just Kanye West. I don't know what else to say at this point.
He's a goat. He's a goat, but I'm done talking about that nigga.
His mom died.
Ain't been right since.
Yeah, I can't even say that because he's been fucking alive since like long. Had a family, had a wife, had a good life,
4 kids.
I feel like Kanye West always tries to prove that he's the smartest one in the room. And there's nothing wrong with being the smartest one in the room. But if you're constantly the smartest one in the room, you got to surround yourself by smarter people. And I feel like Kanye West is one of those people that, like, you
niggas can't be wrong, bro.
Like, literally his song, like, you can't tell me nothing. And it's like...
That's the kind of nigga that can't be wrong.
But my thing is, like, I don't know who he's trying to help because it seems like he's only trying to help himself. Or he's like an extreme narcissist. Because it's like, say Kanye West is right about everything. Now what, Kanye? How you going to change the world, Kanye? Are you actually going to make shit happen? And then somebody had a good point, and they was like, yo, if you let your kid go into Donda Academy, you can't be mad at what comes out of that shit. I was like, that's kind of fair. And that's the thing is, like, I feel like Kanye West is the only person that can have these many saving graces. Because anybody else would get packed the fuck up. But Kanye West is, like, such a legend in our eyes that it's kind of hard for us to disown him. Because I feel like him, and ironically, him and Antonio Brown was fucking hanging out. So the shoe fits, I guess. But I feel like, just like I was saying with Antonio Brown, their stories only end bad. It's not like they get their life together and everything goes happily ever after this.
Especially like, how AB be moving, bro.
AB move weird as hell.
Moving weird, shiesty as hell.
But then I promise you, I'm willing to bet whatever I got in my wallet that nigga got CT. I don't know if
I put my mama's house up on sale. that nigga got some sort of brain damage.
But then also I don't like how like Kanye West was talking to Boosie. Like that was nasty. Because he was trying to basically say he was like a black nerd. He wasn't accepted by nobody. He's like, go ahead, do something illegal to me so I can sue. He was saying all this like corny shit. And it's like, yay, you're supposed to be cool. But what the fuck? You acting like a goofball. But like Kendrick Lamar perfectly said this year, and shout out to K-Dot for this, says these niggas is not your savior. And at this point, bro, God bless if you believe in Kanye West and you follow him. Also, I don't think, even if you fuck with the podcast, even if you love Tyler, like you're his number one fan, even if you fuck with me and you fuck with everything we say to a T, nigga, don't follow. Look me in my eyes when I'm saying this. Nigga, don't follow us word for word, bar for bar.
Don't do that.
Be able to form your own opinion. Take the information you gather and think about it. That's why I usually don't know about stuff, because I still haven't processed stuff. And then I'm like, does this really affect me? Or if I delete Twitter, will it just disappear? And a lot of the times when I delete shit, it just disappear. Like, disappear. But just believe what you believe.
Please, man. Be your own person, man.
Don't fall into these traps.
Beat to your own drum.
Yeah. Wholeheartedly.
1000%. Definitely.
And I can't even say I hope Kanye West gets some help, because
I'm gonna pray for that man, bro. Because I don't like seeing people.
But it's Ye, though. Ye has every nook and cranny, every option, every insert, whatever word you want to say for chance or opportunity to get help. He could get the best therapist in the world. He could get the best medication in the world.
I ain't like that nigga's young. Like, he's obviously, like, he's damn near middle-aged on some bullshit. Same with AB. These niggas, bro.
Grown as hell. Got kids.
See, as you continue to live that life and be on more bullshit as you get older, the window for credibility and the window for support drastically changes, and it drastically decreases. Mm-hmm. So if you was an asshole, if it's like Charlamagne the God said, if you was an asshole before money, you just gonna be an asshole with money. Mm-hmm. So if them niggas was wilding back then, guess what the fuck they gonna be doing nowadays and modern days? Mm-hmm. They still on the same bullshit, man. Man, people don't change. People don't change unless it's something drastic that has to happen, or they've truly and definitely see it for themselves that something is fucking wrong with me. Mm-hmm. Something is fucking wrong with me, bro, and I need to desperately change. And I'm going to get the help to change. I'm going to take the steps to change. So, what are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here, AB? Fuck we doing here, Kanye? Y'all niggas got kids, bro. Mm-hmm. Niggas got kids, wives, all type of dumb shit, man. Niggas got families, moms.
And the thing with Kanye, too, is like what people...
My mama would ring my shit if I was in Dubai. Fucking pulling my pants, all type of shit, bro.
And the thing that people don't realize, too, is like... Especially with AB more than Kanye. Like, sure, if that was true, like he made that song and made 150,000, that's cool. But then again, who knows how much he could have been fronted to make that song and get those producers, because that shit sound horrible. But anyway,
don't do that nigga like that.
But even then, like AB has to realize money's gonna run out.
Wholeheartedly.
Especially all the antics that you're doing. Like, you might still be getting paid. You might still be getting a bag. But this lifestyle that you're living, and the fact that you're getting kicked out of Dubai hotels, which I don't think are fucking cheap, especially if you're a celebrity like you are, you're not going to be able to keep affording all these wild and antics that you do, especially trying to be a father figure and see your kids and pay child support and all these different things.
Might as well fuck around, go to the league, bro. Canadian league, bro.
But then that's the thing, is like, even the Canadian league can't pay that much. Like, you're going to exercise all your options, and then you're going to be out of options. And that's the scary part. Because it's going to happen a lot quicker for AB than it will be Kanye West. So there's going to be some artists and some producers, it's Kanye fucking West, that are going to want to work with him and just put that music out there. They might be like, hey, I don't agree with any of his fucking opinions, but musically I still want to make some music with him because it's Kanye West. And everybody's going to want to listen to it. So his well might not run dry right away. But all them niggas that's around him trying to follow his lifestyle and do all these crazy things and wear the White Lives Matter shirts and go to Donda Academy, your well's gonna dry out too. Because if, say, he don't be paying the bill for the fucking school, niggas can't go to school no more. Say he don't pay for the fashion or whatever, you can't get designs no more. Like, eventually somewhere is gonna get screwed over because of all the antics that you're gonna do. You're gonna need people, you're gonna need assets, and I just hope that he can figure it out. And that's all I really got to say about it. So yeah,
that's wholehearted, man.
Do you want the Pistons to tank for Victor Wembanyama?
Say his name again.
Wembanyama.
Yeah.
You say it.
Wembanyama.
I don't think that's the right way to say it. It's like Wombo. It's almost like some SpongeBob shit. It's like Womble, like some shit. Womble, yeah. I learned to say it when you get in the league, but this Victor, the 7'4" center that got handles like a guard and got a jumper, catching. He was doing 2K shit. He's literally a definition of a demigod from the old 2Ks. Like he got a screen, a pick and roll, which is crazy. The center got a pick and roll. Took one dribble and pulled up on 3 and cashed it. 7 for 11. 36 points, double. Stop
Walking,
it. 5 blocks.
Walking.
We ain't never seen nothing like this. I'm still calling bullshit, but also it's because we've seen LeBron's career. But some people are saying like, oh, he would take him before LeBron. We haven't seen this kid play. Like, he's good. He's amazing. We ain't never seen nothing like this. I think he will dominate in the league. But I'm not going to say I would take him over LeBron, but at the same time, I don't know. Because Scotty looked nice too, but Scotty looked like an athletic guard, and I don't think he's going to be a bad consideration for a second pick. But, yeah, everybody tanking for that motherfucker, especially if he go to a good team. Like, I'm biased, sue me. I like the Celtics. If he went to the Celtics to the point where they can stretch the floor and the big, if it's not Embiid or Jokic, it's like JaVale McGee or some shit. Like, he got to come out on top, man, and then say you start running pick and rolls with that nigga, bruh.
Free game, bro.
Free
game.
That's why I kind of hope that, like, the lottery's cool. I do like that people will have odds of getting, like, the number 1 pick. It's just not the worst team that it kind of is for football. But I really don't want to see this nigga in San Antonio or Utah. Like, I think even Detroit would be interesting because at least there's, like, a young team behind that. And you got Cade Cunningham. And
Cade.
Like, you could make, like, that could be a young, fun team to watch.
Ivy.
But I just don't want to see that nigga go to a boring league. I'm sorry. And if you're a Utah Jazz fan, that's cool, I guess. If you're a San Antonio Spurs fan, that's cool. But I'm not trying to see that nigga go there. Not going to lie. You got any thoughts on that nigga?
Fuck around, put him in DC or some stupid shit.
I'd watch him.
I'd watch him too.
Because at least he'd be with Bradley Beal. Like, he'd have a star player. Or give him to Portland. Fuck, Portland needs something. Dame can't do it. Dame out there by himself.
Man, he don't want to go from the grind, bro. He don't want to go from the grind, bro. So the same thing with Billy's do. Same thing with Bradley Bill's do with that ass.
Hey, but they getting paid though.
They get paid all. They get paid all they want.
Shit, you give me $250 million. Dame's supposed to make. I think in a couple years, Dame's supposed to make like $60 million a season.
Nigga can visit all the lighthouses and all the pine trees out there all you want. He can see all that shit for the next 10 years. I
do hope that they eventually, if like Portland and like Washington decide to blow it up.
I ain't gonna lie. Finishing your 20-plus career in Portland is crazy.
Yeah.
You know every turn, everything about that motherfucker. That's like finishing your whole career in Detroit. You know every single raggedy ass street.
I do hope that that Dame or Bradley Beal does get traded if they decide to blow up, which they might, because if truth be told, everybody's actually like legit planning on tanking. Like, if you're not one of those top 4 teams,
you just gonna be in the mud, bro.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh, bro, could you imagine him in Dallas, him and Luka? Oh my god, like there's some fun what if possibilities. And I'm hoping Scoot actually gets drafted too to a good team, because that, like, he's a solid second option. It's gonna suck because you ain't gonna get the unicorn center that's 7'5" that can shoot jumpers, but I mean, you're gonna get a solid guard as a background. But yeah, hopefully Bradley Beal and Dame Lillard.
Yeah, them niggas need they fucking around team up. Talking shit.
Speaking of niggas leaving, I got a super hot take, because we didn't really touch on it last time. Aaron Judge breaking the record, or was it? It was a record, right?
What?
It was a record.
Yeah.
Okay. 62 home runs in a season. Crazy. I don't think he's gonna be a Yankee next year.
He might not.
I'm going by MLB The Show.
His stupid ass goes straight to the Dodgers. And I'm gonna be mad as hell if you do.
That would be crazy.
I'm gonna be mad as hell if you go to the Dodgers, boy.
I don't think
because after that, what the fuck do you have? Like what?
I don't think the league's gonna let that shit happen, but they might. But see, that's kind of a counter argument to my point. Like my whole point and my philosophy was kind of how like MLB Show has been showing signs. Like I know you can't really go off of gaming because of stats and stuff like that, but I feel like the Yankees are just going to be one of those teams where it's like, yes, y'all niggas got money. Yes, the Dodgers got money, but y'all can't pay every fucking body. Like, y'all literally can't give everybody $300 million contracts. Because if
it was like that stupid shit from San Francisco when they had the Pando Pablo, they had Madison Bumgarner, they had Buster Posey in that bitch.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Y'all like, niggas ain't paying all them niggas,
like,
boy.
Yeah, like, because, like, I know you shouldn't go off a game, like I was saying, but nigga, if the game is any indication, he leaving. And fuck, like one of the things is like, fuck, where did he go? And he went somewhere, but he got paid like $300 million or something like that. Like he might fuck around and get a $400 million contract.
Robinson Cano's ass was up in Seattle looking at clouds and shit, overcast and shit for 10 straight.
For $300 million,
They put a sentence on that nigga 10 straight. You feel me?
But so I can't really. I'm not the baseball guy, so I can't say where I think he'll go. But I have a strong gut feeling he's not. Especially since they didn't work out a deal this year before he went crazy.
Yeah, why?
And then he went
I don't know why they went.
It's kind of like Lamar. I think he's going to leave and get fucking paid.
See, this is how the Yankees low key some hoes. This is how they stay rich. Honestly, they wait until they get into a deep ass run. They wait until the playoffs come around, and then when we get to a deep ass run in the playoffs, and then then they get bounced out. Then we're like, all right, so you staying or leaving? We can pay you this money. You staying or leaving? Nigga, I'm leaving. What the fuck are you talking about?
I think he gonna leave and get paid out of this world. He's gonna sign the highest contract.
I don't want to see him leave the Yankees because that team is square. That team is really square, bro. But if he were to leave, and I'm gonna be stupid as hell with this, if he were to leave, best place to go right now, Tigers.
I believe it. If they got Cap, I believe it. I wholeheartedly believe it.
So we in rebuilding mode. We've been in rebuilding mode for damn near the last decade.
Like he's gonna leave and go to a team that's gonna pay him the highest. And I feel like, and I know there's like Yankee fans, like if Ron listens to this, you probably gonna cuss this out, whatever. But like, I want him to leave only because like how like NFL quarterbacks are getting paid. Like Lamar is probably the next step to get paid a high amount. I think Josh signed the contract, but I think it was more of an extension than anything. So when Josh Allen signs his contract, he's gonna get paid something crazy. I'm relating it to football because that's what I know. So by Aaron Judge leaving, he gonna get paid something crazy. I don't know who the next up, maybe Ohtani. I don't know who. Like I'm trying to think of like they're good, but they're also a superstar in a sense to where like they're a household name and they're this and the third. But like basically, Aaron Judge get a $4 million contract. Maybe someone get $430, $450, and it goes up because there's eventually gonna be a nigga in the MLB with $5 million contract.
Now that I think about it, I gotta see where Manny Machado's contract looking.
Because he went to the Padres, right?
He's been in the Padres a couple years now.
That nigga definitely leaving. I feel like
I need to see. Yeah, especially since Juan there.
I feel like no one really stays in baseball, to be honest.
Nobody stays in the Padres.
Well, he left Baltimore to go to San Diego, so I would do it.
Nigga getting money over there.
So I would do it regardless.
I'm not going to the Padres, bro.
You would rather live in Baltimore.
What?
You would rather live in Baltimore?
Trade me somewhere else, bro.
I'm going. Hell yeah, I go to the Padres.
You know what?
Especially if they paying. Great.
If it was a Padre or somebody else, honestly, I'd be on the White Sox. Trade me to the White Sox, bro, because they got a team. They got a team there too.
I could easily see shit. You get some different pinstripes. I can see him. I just have this gut feeling he gonna leave. That's my honest opinion on it.
If he do leave, I'm be like I said, come to the Tigers, come to Detroit. It's up if he comes to Detroit. You hear me?
It won't happen. And all the baseball fans, it won't happen. But if he fuck around,
same shit about Russell Wilson going to the Broncos.
Yeah, well, I was just about to say that. If he go to the Rockies, I go to the game.
That nigga is not going to the Rockies.
How you know?
First of all, y'all can't keep niggas there.
But I promise you we will if we pay this nigga.
Because Blackman about to be out. Who else
So
y'all
we can
got?
pay Judge.
Judge does not want to go to another place cold.
He just want to get paid. I feel like he'll do it if he get paid. And not to mention, I guess it is Colorado.
His ass end up on the Rangers some damn where.
I'm telling you, it's going
to be some stupid ass team. Listen, mark my words. It's going to be, if he leaves, it's going to be some stupid ass team that nobody thought of. That nigga going to the Rangers. He going to the Rays. Something
Bro,
crazy.
like,
if he goes to the Rays, it's up, honestly, because Rays been in there.
When I tell you, I'm like, no bullshit. Like, I've watched, I think it was like,
if he goes to the Rays, it's up.
I think I watched like 3 different MLB like dynasties because I do like watch. I like playing MLB the Show, and then I also like watching it. And when I shit you not, even in mine, like I had a MLB Show career mode when I went to the Mets. Like the next year, all 4 of them bitches, Aaron Judge went somewhere different, and all 4 of them bitches, kind of like you just said, was some weird ones,
Random as hell.
I think one he might have went to the Rockies, and I think
talking about some Twins.
No, I can't remember the other team. It was some. I'm gonna look. I might have been the Rangers. I think it was like Rockies and Rangers.
Talking
and then
about
the other
some
two.
Guardians, Cleveland Guardians, some stupid shit.
He gonna go where the bag is, so I don't blame him. Is there anything else you want to talk about on this episode? Or
going to the Cleveland Guardians for a bag is crazy.
I mean, shit, I do it.
Hell no. But
the only way I wouldn't leave is if I knew we had like the Yankees are always gonna be good, but if I knew we had a core team to where we all about to be there for a while, that's the only way I wouldn't leave.
Oh, it's up.
Because if I can't get $300 million, then I'm out. I'm gonna go.
Y'all ain't gonna put no niggas around me, so
right. I'm gonna go somewhere that is gonna give me $300 million.
Anyway, by the way, a nice little stat: the Detroit Tigers have not lost a playoff game since 2014. But we ain't been in that bitch.
I was about to ask. I was like, when's the last time y'all been in the playoffs?
What are you talking about, man? Verlander. What are you talking about? I'm not gonna lie. When we have Verlander, it was up because we was up in that bitch. 2012 World Series, niggas forgot that we was in that World Series. Then the whole ass San Francisco want to win every other year.
They was literally.
They was like, nigga, it's our year. Hey, you ain't seen the SCO?
That's funny how it's really like a Bay Area thing because the Giants and the Warriors was like, y'all don't get it this year. Y'all get it this year. We'll get it next year.
They said switch it out. Talking about something. But yeah, man. But yeah, that's a fun little fact for, Tiger fans out there. But, we're here. We're surviving.
I was going to say the same fact.
We
for
still
the Rockies,
pack up Comerica Park.
I feel like the Rockies definitely lost in 07 to the Panthers. But yeah, anything else for 103?
Got them niggas one. No, I'm just kidding.
Foul.
But yeah, man, it's been a great episode. It's been a bullshit episode on some sports. There's been some bullshit talking about these niggas, these weird ass niggas. But yeah, we appreciate you again for episode 103. And we fuck around, do a spooky one because we need to do it. We need to get on this. We need to get on this Halloween kick for next couple ones. Because I got some topics. I got some topics for these spooky ones, these spooky episodes. You guys are gonna stay in tune.
That'd be lit. Yeah. So be sure to subscribe to the TylerBrianHour YouTube channel. We're trying to get that up.
Trying to get some bread, bro.
I want to get it up to the point where we can live stream these so that you guys can have them directly, and I don't have to go and edit them and upload them, and it's basically just more convenient because you get the episode right away, and then all I have to do is upload the audio, and then that's 2 episodes like that.
Wholeheartedly.
But we need subscribers, so be sure to subscribe.
Yes, sirski.
Be subscribed to the anchor.fm/TylerBrianHour.
Damn, I forgot I got that whole ass apple juice up in the freezer.
Oh, that's what's up.
I'm pissed off. That bitch frozen as hell.
You better deep thaw it tonight.
I'll be one of them Culver joints.
But for little as $1, $4, $9, whatever you get for, we do also have a Patreon. If that's what you're into, we have 4 episodes on there.
About to be 5 whenever this whole ass nigga be heard and want to be well.
I just want to get healthy, man. But yeah, that's it. Love you guys. Take care. Until next time. Bye.